Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Welcome back to the StarLadder minor qualifiers here for East Asia. We're into map 2 between Updraft and MVP Project Korea. I'm the Eternal J. I'm taking you through this particular series. And it was a pretty decent affair for Mirage, obviously, for MVP and how they managed to dominate Updraft 16-9. Looked like a very confident game right up until the second half started getting started. And now Dust 2 is here as the pick of the MVP side. And that's not a good side for the Updraft boys because this is probably MVP's best map in the whole pool. Highest win rate, lots of time plays over the course of the last few months. Had close games against the likes of Tai Lu, Lucid Dream, beating out Alpha Red, Boot, Big, 5Power. All these big names across European and Asian Counter-Strike. And you got to imagine as a result being picked in this one versus Updraft. Not a name that kind of hangs up with those kind of other names that we've seen MVP go up toe-to-toe against. Therefore, it is with reasonable doubt, I'd say that MVP probably would end up taking this map. It is a start for A2Z here on the CT side for Updraft as he opens things up with a kill on Zijin, caught off guard outside of the longhouse, and now they make their way in. Norris with a good headshot on Zeta. Looking at the next man of HS Kane, he actually gets the double kill. Bomb plant down, Stacks and Zeph. 2 on 5, and MVP kind of not playing the same sort of positions that they expected the Updraft side to be. I mean, Updraft's kind of baiting them in and finding those frags in very awkward positions in the lower tunnels. And, of course, starting over to the long house. Now Updraft taking control. Bomb plant open for short. Marin takes out Zeph. And last man standing is Stacks in a 1 versus 5. PT really doing as much damage as he possibly can. Gets one headshot, looks for the second, but no. Laxi deals with him. And the defuse should come through. Indeed, it will. 6. A 6? Wow. Always jumping ahead 6 rounds. I was going to say, 1 round on the board, opening things up in the pistol. Updraft. Very good stuff. Scouts out for MVP, Krieg, Galil, Mac 10 brought down off the back of that bomb plant. They certainly want to try and utilize all the weaponry that they can. And an MVP forced by in the second round. .60 seconds into this round, MVP have established a little bit of mid-control, looking on towards the mid-door. Zero round the corner, SMG spray for the first, drops that bomb. Zeph and Zeta trade right back. MVP maintain control of the B-bomb site, nice easy entries. Force buy works wonders so far for the T side. CT trying to set themselves up into the retake positions. The UMP coming in from the back lines into the upper tunnels. And MVP get ready to receive Updraft. Still setting themselves up here, about halfway through this bomb's timer. As Lax now puts the Molotovs down towards the big box position, and here they come out of the B doors and into the upper tunnels. Marin gets the first man, looking towards lower. Stacks ready. On window, facing up, drawing attention. A2Z going to get his head taken clean off as a result. And now the CT side probably should think about falling back at this stage. Diffuse kit in for Laxi, but he'll go down. Marin fighting out into the lower tunnels and gets out towards upper tunnels entrance. AUG recovered. Setup will go falling, so it's a little bit of damage being done to the MVP side, but the fact that they forced the issue, still got the round away from Updraft on their full-blown buyout. Good stuff there from MVP. The first being rescored back by the Koreans. Quick hit out towards Longhouse. And Stacks to open things up with Norrison. Easy opening kill, and the CTs back off because of it. Laxi around this corner, burst on through, damage being done to Laxi with a nade. Deagle's still out and ready here. Molotov's in. Deagle does not get the dink. HSK and Stacks are extremely low. HTZ will be able to get rid of HSK at the very least. 4 versus 3 situation, and the T side will be forced back over towards Long. A stack in from the Updraft side will hold on to A site control. If MVP wanted to rotate towards B right now, they probably have a decent line in. Especially if they went something like mid to B, where they'll be able to cut off the rotations from the CT side. UMP's the way towards Car. Marin sneaks his way forward, and he does take down Zijin. There for the trade right back, and the last man left is on the A-bomb site. AUG ready to spray up, and A2Z ready to look down. Bomb plot now for the Goose area. E-Rock 1 versus 3. No chance on this one. MVP are going to take a 2-1 lead, excuse me. Wow. I can't count today. E-Rock falling back and standing MVP 2-1 on the T sideboard. Nice confident start here from the Korean side. Palico here from Updraft should be ripped apart pretty easily by MVP. Only weapons really in play are the Eagles out from E-Rock and Marin. And E-Rock was saved in the last round. Smokes up, the Eagles in, Marin facing. Goes down immediately. B site open for business. Bomb plant will go through. Standard anti-eco stuff here from MVP. Bomb plant to default corner. Two-on-5 situation for Updraft. 3-1 for MVP. Double ops out from Updraft here on the rebuy round. A very early point to bring out the double ops, but certainly could work out well for Norrison and Marin. 2 AUGs as well on E-Rock and Laxi in the 1 M4 for A2Z. Let's see what they can do. Where these orbs going to play in particular? Glass Cannon 1 will be played out towards mid from short. Marin going to play defensive on the B-bomb site as A2Z takes control over to the Longhouse. Spraying through, doing damage to Stacks, but not getting any kills. Legion sets up some Molotovs out towards the A-bomb site over towards the car position. No one will be there for the CT side. MVP slowly take point up towards Longhouse. Krieg in for Stack. Zijin will be there. Molotovs up from Zeph. Norrison down at 33 points of health. Not ideal here with this AWP. 33 and glass cannon and everything. Good spray. We all just left to take him out. And MVP get away from that frag unscathed. But as fire from Laxi does do damage to Stacks, interestingly enough. 8 points of health for him. back at the start as well from the M4A1S from A to Z. Meanwhile, Zef staying alive, keeping his head down quite literally below the car's wallbang positions. And a backstab coming in from Zeta could be able to shut down the CT forces in CT spawn. First man spotted, Marin down, as is Laxi. 5-on-3 situation. Immediately gains. Zijin comes up with one before he's being traded back. And Erok and Norizin gonna go back out of short for the save, because this is not gonna be around for them. MVP, slow, confident take, and when they went onto the bomb site, they burst in, got that bomb plant down, didn't waste any time with their troubles. 4-1 on the board for the Koreans. Updraft struggle to get back into this one off the back of the pistol. Updraft going for the eco around these two rifles. 2 Deagles, 1 CZ, AWP, AUG, Zeta with his own AWP out on the T side, looking for cross. What a flick against E-Rock. One rifle out of play, the other one being played out towards the longhouse. Will not see any action whatsoever from the T side so far in this map, in this round. Wow, I'm gonna need some serious caffeine after this. Flash in from Zef. Marin rounds the corner for the Deagle, looking for the first headshot. Indeed, he lands it. The bomb, of course, being dropped out towards the short position, and Marin falling back and waiting. Zef gets around the corner. AUG spray back. That's what the second man as well. There's a bit of damage, but forces Laxi off angle. Gets rid of the AUG as well, making sure that the CTs can't buy it. Can't get it back at least. 60 seconds. Now Smokes and Flash is being set up to pop their way in through to mid to B. No one from Updraft's defending it. No one's on the B bomb site either. So if they wanted to go towards B right now, then that would be easy as for MVP. But formalities and safety's sake, just in case there is someone lurking around a corner, keep the site entirely open and cleanly locked out. The bomb should go down. Horizon AWP out towards Longhouse. Still watching that Longhouse position, but none from MVP's coming his way. Updraft aren't coming MVP's way either. They're going to save. Maybe Laxi can put that Deagle up aggressive and potentially get some picks against MVP, but I doubt that I have the capability to do that, let alone the willingness to do it. I don't want to give up any of those frags to the T side. A little bit extra money, but you know. The rifles do stay in play as well. The AUG recovered onto A2Z. The AWP still in play for Norizin. And the rebuys can come back in from Updraft. Another double AWP setup, this time with Kevlar for both of the AWPers. Now obviously this was picked apart very easily by MVP in the last round that they ran this, so let's see where they play him this time, if they're going to make any sort of particular decisions. Marin going to go towards that B bomb site, legged by the cross coming in from the CTs already. Well, they all played out towards the long position. Fast play coming in from MVP, and it's only Marin here to defend the bomb site, you know. The flashbang's coming over, Smokes up. Updraft going to consider the rotation. HGZ certainly will. Smokes out in the open towards the mid doors, however. Will not go down for an execute. Minute and 15. Bomb picked up by Zef. Stacks mollies his way in. Doesn't go past the mid doors though. Right now it's just very passive control coming in from MVP. Short control, have a little bit of longhouse. Yeah, if they went towards B right now, they'd have an easy affair against Marin. They haven't got that information now just yet. Obviously the leg came in blind through the smokes. Being able to Smokes, a few will get set up here towards A. Norristown adjusts towards the long position, and that's perfect time from HSK to deal with him. It's all left to Lexi. Back over the goose position. HSK going to check it. Spray to get the frag. 5 on 3. Nicely dismantling the CT defensive. Bomb plant down towards short for MVP. And Updraft, one player extremely low on the B-bomb site. He's going to save, as is A2Z. Maybe Ewok can get something done back here towards the long position, but I have my doubts. 6-1. MVP styling all over Updraft. Running all over themselves. couple of kills will come back on the exit, so a little bit of damage down to the T side, but even more done to the CTs. Updraft going to lose another round. Lose 3 of their players. Actually 4. Indeed, they're hunting for the ace. No. Damage done again. Orb, only thing staying in play. Not a lot of money to invest. They say that though, and the orb comes immediately back out for Norrison. SMG's coming through and everything. Investment in this next round with a double up set up to SMGs and A2K. A2Z, excuse me. First man down, rifle out of play. AWP from Norrison will catch off Zijin, look back in with a second, but Zeta forcing the reface by baiting in his teammate. Deals with the AWP, Laxi will pick that right back up as Marion goes falling meanwhile towards the B tunnels offensive. Slats comes in with the double kills while dealing with Erok, and now Laxi just left to save a 1 versus 4. Spree down and now being hunted out by the mid players. Zeph trying to find this frag. Flashing from Stacks, may aid him right here. Nope, face back in. Getting the kill of his own right. 7-1. MVP. Still dominant as anything so far on T side. Quick hit looks to come through from the CT straight up here towards the upper tunnel. Zijin with 1 kill on Marin as he does take out HSK for a trade. Around this corner, upgrade pistols will get picked up for the moment. Also remind you that the winner of this series will be facing up against the winner of the Ignis versus D13 matchup coming up later on in today's stream here on this channel. I think Ignis won that match at 2-0 if my sources are telling me correctly, so I'm going to assume that's going to be the case. Bomb plant will come through for MVPs. Once again, they dismantle the Updraft eco round. More simple rounds coming in from MVP. Updraft's not really doing a whole lot to challenge it right now on the CT side. Rebuys coming back in. 2 shots from Zeta downrange will leg Erok on the way across towards the B-bomb site. Already an AUG down to 31 points of health. And Orbs in on 2 more AUGs back out. Norrison ready for the short face. Takes the first man. Back in with a second. Misses that flick on the man. Spray comes through from Stacks. Takes out Norrison. 4 versus 4, excuse me. 2 for 2 trades certainly available with Stacks and Erok being extremely low and Laxi being pushed off angle. One plant towards short. Stacks not in the best of positions. Going to rely on his teammates as the Molotovs come in and almost flush him out to death. CT's face up. 1 man still out towards the top mid position. That's the AWP of Zeta, I believe. Yeah, leg down. Now Zijin dropping back in towards the mid doors. Deals with Marin. Looking for Erok. And it does go fall into the 4 HP player. So 3 versus 3. Eventually Zeph will get that trade back. And the last 2 CTs left over here towards long. Quick trades back in. Orb kill with Zeta. Can't get a second man. A2Z will deal with damage. But now got a clutch against 2 more T-side players hiding at the edge of the smokes. He will deal with stacks to do damage onto the T side, but damage not going to be much when you consider how much money they've got. Look, all 5 players above 10k pre-buy. 2 players on 16k. And even post-buy, 3 players are going to have more than $10,000 in their bank accounts. Kind of shows how the one side of this match really has been in terms of MVPK's performance. Oh, look at those flicks. Zeta just knows exactly how to land them. Second phase from Byron won't go that well either. Deco out here for Updraft, trying to get a kill or two. Some sort of way to work in for a decent round here against the MVP side. But HSK will deal with Norrison. A2Z will try and aggress up towards mid. Might be able to catch off one of the players. There's one man lurking back over here towards outside the longhouse. The plant will come through. Confident once again from MVP here on the A site. Fake flash in from Stacks. Or cover his weapon, but it doesn't matter too much at the end of the day. MVP don't really need the fake flashes. They don't really need to fake anything, because they can just go straight in for the executes and the hits. Zegen spots out one, taps his head off his shoulders. A2Z just getting domed, decked. E-Rock and Laxi also quick to follow. 2 kills for Zegen, easy as the anti-eco. 10-1 for MVP. Fast hit coming through, AWP first up. What a flick from Stacks with great flash timing from HSK. Decimating the first man. Zeph round the corner, taking out the second here towards the B tunnels. E-Rock, Molotov out, smoke will force his hand. 33 points of health as he already gets sprayed up. Looking for Zeta around this corner, not going to happen. Zeta gets the kill. On for the next man up here. Stacks kills that man. And Norrison, not much he can do here. MVP just looking absolutely flawless so far in this round. In this map, in everything so far. A double AWP style for the T side as well. This is exclusively so Zeph can just get right out and kill the first player out towards the long house. Trying to flash support, here he comes, around the corner, does not see anybody. One player does cross successfully, but there you go, eventually giving up that one frag. You need to face back in for the second man, Deagle up. There they do combine for one quick frag. Zeph will get out of dodge, and actually Norrison does take him down. Meanwhile, Marin aggressing out towards the mid position, and HSK's not ready for this man. Deagle shot missing, but the second one lands right to the head. And finally, something going the way of Updraft for once. Stacks steals Norrison. E-Rock comes in, gets Stacks right back, and Zeta the last man in a 1 versus 3 with the AWP out. AK's picked up on 2 players, taps on taps, Marin will be able to get the kill. And there we go, a good eco from Updraft. A good round from Updraft for once. Saving 3 weapons as well, can allow that AWP to get rebought. Meanwhile, MVP, they've got money to buy for the rest of the half regardless. 16k still on several players, AWP's out, AKs and Kriegs. Zegen yet to buy, what's he going to get? Standard AK, full set utility, and head Kevlar, okay. AWP tag once again, but Norrison able to respond. There you go, Marin sacrificing his HP for the sake of Norrison getting that opening kill. Bit more of innovation coming in from Updraft. Took a very long time to get here. And they've still got a number of rounds to make up. 60 seconds remain on the clock here. Updraft. Taking that first frag, and MVP just slow things down to try and gain some sort of passive control. Looking like it's going to be a B hit with the AWP on Marin, being the only thing here to defend. Flashes over. Mid to B player still waiting back at the mid door. Marin does go forward. Norrison gets that one spray down, looking back towards the other side. The sprays come through, and Zijin takes out Norrison 3 versus 3. And look at Zeph. They've cleared out the B bomb site. He's going to wait. Bomb plant will come through. The CTs will come in from CT spawn. He's going to execute as many as he can find. How many will he find, though? We hear A2Z dropping down. E-Rock reloading. Flashbangs in, and E-Rock checks around that corner. Sprays through, checks the cubby. And Zeph will go forward. So HSK and Zijin now 2 versus 3 as they do outread the MVP setup for this round. B-site hard to rotate. Let's see if they can make it happen. AK up close for A2Z. Oh, he takes his teammate out, though. That's not a good sign. And that might turn the whole thing around for the CT side. HSK deals with Laxi. Zijin deals with A2Z. What a blunder. What an absolute blunder from the CT side. They could not afford that. Not at that stage. Auto sniper for Zeph, 2 AWPs in play for the CTs. Down mid, they'll look. E-Rock's not crossing that. No chance. They made their way quick onto the B-bomb site. Smokes up. E-Rock forced out of the heaven window area. Molotov's in. Boost up. Sees it, sprays. Tries to connect on the second man as well. Bomb plant will come through. It's a 5-on-4 situation. Favourite to MVP by every stretch of the imagination. Laxi behind the boxes here in the upper tunnel. Stacks will deal with him. Quick flick on the AWP. 5-on-3. M4's blind peeking, flashing their way forward. Zeta gets E-Rock, A2Z getting traded back as he gets down Zijin. Stacks with the final AWP shot. 13-2. Dominating, dominating, dominating is the only word I can bring to the fold to describe this map. Absolutely flawless there from the MVP side. Three rounds to go before they win the map in the series at 2-0. Hell of a task up for Updraft. How good is their T side? Double flash in for Norrison. I think a smoke as well towards the mid position. Smoke molly for E-Rock. MVP play passively over to the A-bomb site. One player on car, one player at rice bags, one player at CT cross. And here come the T side. Updraft. Smoke back down over towards the short position. There's only the flashbangs and Molotov at the ready here. For E-Rock. Molotov's coming in, the Molotov's come out. Fourth player joins the fade here for MVP. And look at Zijin holding back behind car. No one's checked this. Headshot can get landed for the first man. A2Z does trade it back. Overall, it's a 3-for-2 trade favor the Updraft side. Zeta still on the bomb side though. Headshot landing against A2Z. Looking for the second man of E-Rock. Does a lot of damage. But in the end, him and Stacks do fall. And Updraft, with sheer aggression, will be able to get the third on the board. Thank God for that one, because that was their final lifeline. A pistol round going to their favor. MVP forced their way back into this next round. It's an opening kill for Norrison, traded back by Zeta with a scout. I'm grabbing that bomb out towards suicide. They shouldn't really know that it's not being committed either way just yet. The Krieg's still out for Marin. Oh, look at Stacks. Swing out, Deagle's up. One headshot. Oh my God, what was that? Stacks! Stacks! 3 kills! Headshots accurate as anything, and just like that, MVP turned everything around against Updraft. What the hell was that? Jesus Christ. Well, lifeline stolen by MVP as Updraft concede yet another to the Koreans. Norrison getting out Zeph at the very least, looking for some more headshots. Zijin and HSK though come up with 2 quick frags. Norrison with the wallbang headshot. Back on Zeta 3 versus 3. I'm still stunned by Stax' aim though. And look at Zijin right here against E-Rock. M4 up to play for. Deagle back out for the lone T-side player. He's got no more backup. Morrison will try rotate back to position. A2Z going to try and join the rest of the main T-side force. And 60 seconds remain with MVP advanced angles in towards the longhouse, into the tunnels. Mid control established by Stax. Bit of information being gathered up by the CT side as well. It just gets swings out, feels A2Z. Man advantage now gained by MVP. The Eagles out, does not catch the player in the mid position. E-Rock will move back up alongside the rest of the T-side forces. Molotov's in from Stax. Tries to deny, Updraft here. And should see that bomb plant coming out. SMG next for HSK, burst on through. 3 kills from in this round. Up for the 4K against Norrison. 2 HP, USP, up to the face. There you go. I'm still stunned from those stack shots. Still a little bit taken aback by that. HSK and Zijin are the main men at the moment for this round, though. HSK especially towards lower tunnels. Pivot all to the 15-5 for MVP PK. Updraft with 3 AKs brought down. Already aggression coming in was HSK's side. Will be dealt with initially to begin things off with the AK-47 of Norrison. Just range boost up here from Zeph to try and gain some control out to the mid position. Norrison spraying through, does get the man down. AWP should get recovered here by Zeph. Meanwhile, Longhouse get dismantled here by A2Z. So there we go, a little bit more control. Something we've been looking for Updraft for all maps so far. Zeph not going to get that AWP shot either, so Stax alone. Krieg at the helm, does deal with Norrison. But a 1 versus 5 for him, he's going to have to fall back. Updraft, delaying the inevitable here with the AK-47s, but finally, something decent coming in for Updraft. Of course, this is Stax we're talking about. Let's not count him out of this. And there's those famous one-taps. You get another? No, not most Marin. Still 11 match points for MVP to go, though. Updraft, a hell of a task to get back to overtime. Nades in against E-Rock, taking early damage right here for the Updraft side. Zeph and Zijin around the corner here towards the longhouse, and control coming out towards short as well. Damage under Zeta. Of course, it is an eco round for MVP. They're not going to be going too far aggressive into this one. Zijin forced to face. Him and Zeta will fall. Stacks and HSK. 2 versus 5. Now 1 versus 5. Stacks. Left out towards the short position. You have to concede this round to Updraft as you would expect at this stage. And bomb plant down to the default corner for Laxi. Several peaks and picks there for Updraft. 15-5. 10 rounds to go for overtime. Don't want to say it's impossible, but it's still going to be very unlikely to say the least. The rebound comes in from MVP or Balbazetta. SMG for Stacks. Why has he got an SMG? Why not give him an AUG? Anybody want to drop this man? No. He's on 25 kills in 21 rounds, MVP. There you go. That's much better. Zhejian up for first face here, out towards the longhouse. Flashbangs in. Molotovs will force them away from this challenge initially. Go towards the mid position instead here by the T side forces. 2 players out towards CT spawn. Marin gets the first man out on the bomb side, looking for HSK. Double kill for him. Bomb side control is there. Zeph now picking up the AUG that's been dropped by his opponent. Or teammate, I should say. SMG out of play. 3 versus 5 retake. I think the CTs might fall back off the back of this. Yeah, Stacks and Zeph back over on the B-bomb site. Saving on this one. Not the best buy from MVP, but a bit early to concede this one. I mean, at the end of the day, they're still going to go ahead and have a lot of match points available. Updraft a hell of a lot of work to do to try to get back into the game and the series by extension. One player could get isolated. Stacks will be spotting, spraying, and taking out A2Z. His teammates there in Zhejian. Don't take him out, please. One AK for Zhejian to work with. A double op set up from Updraft. Norrison and Marin. Both players are going to peek out towards the mid phase and trust they can take out these players as they make their way up. Boost in, could potentially do a little bit of positioning here. Opening. Okay, A2Z, that's 1. And burst 5 from Stacks, completely blind for this one, but 1 HP on E-Rock. The AWP of Norris. Can't find any of the kills here towards mid. Finally does catch off HSK, that's something. Last pistol player out, E-Rock. Not the best position though. 1 nade back to this back corner should be enough. They haven't got any for the CT forces. I mean, even a flashbang if it... And Stacks is there right now. If he managed to put the flashbang directly onto his position, that would take him out. Funniest way to go out as well for Updraft. I'm not using it as a viable strategy, by the way. I'm just saying for a little trivia's sake. MVP, still 60 seconds to go in this round. Updraft have to go and make the move. Got 1 player with super low HP as well. Zeph and Stacks are both watching out towards the mid position. The teams get themselves ready for the actual hit to happen right here on the B bomb site. Norrison up first. Backed up by utility Molotovs and a flashbang. And Stacks with the man ready to receive them here on the B side defensive. What can you do with it? Burst fire takes down the man. Finishes the job that he started. Retrades back in from Zeph. He tries to peek back inland. Marin boosting up. Stacks getting up his position. Stacks ready for the face back in with his own right. 3 players here on the crosses. The crossfire set does not end up with a frag, but blind fire from Marin will try and take down one of these 2 players here for the smoke screen while backstab's coming in. Stacks deals with 1. Laxi and Marin, last 2 players. Marin gets 1 trade duel back over into the heaven area. Stacks AUG not facing. Marin loses his teammate and he loses his life. There you go, 16-6. Finally MVP. Dominating as anything, will be able to take this map 2-0 in the series, and they'll be moving forward in the upper bracket. And they'll be taking on the likes of Ignis later on today in our upper bracket matchups. That's coming up later on in this stream. For now, though, we're going to go to a break. In about 40 minutes' time, we have Absolute from Japan and Mazalai, who we saw a little bit earlier from Mongolia, beat out the Mongols side. So that match is up next to decide who's going to be in the upper bracket finals here of the closed qualifiers. So stick with us. In about 40 minutes' time, we'll bring you that matchup here on StarLadder for the StarLadder Minor closed qualifiers for East Asia.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.